start with rubbing your hands, activating your hands, and thinking about trees as you rub your hands. Yeah. Okay, and then let's go ahead and stroke your head. And just feeling the hair on your head, if you have hair on your head, and the bones of your head. It's a magical thing, our heads. And then stroking down your face lightly, down the chest lightly with your fingertips, down your legs, stroking, activating, waking up. And so often wake up has been a forceful thing. I think of sort of militaristic, the bugle in the morning and like everybody at attention right away. But give yourself some time to wake up in this way, to be gentle, the way the sun rises, slowly. So as you wake up your nervous system, think of the sunrise, think of how the light touches the trees. It's even before the sun is over the horizon, the light comes, And so as your fingers are stroking, there's almost the anticipation of where they're going to go next, right? And see if you can be right where they are so that it's like a wave coming out against the shore, this feeling of sensing, sensing, right? And then let's come ahead and stroke down the back a little bit. And I love stroking down the back. If that's hard for you to do, you can use the backs of your hands instead of the palms. You can always try it different ways, playing with that. And then coming around to the belly. And really breathe as you come into your belly. Go to the left first, down, and to the right in a circle that's clockwise. If you look down at your hands, it's a clockwise circle. Of course, that whole image has changed with our digital times, but circles are still very much part of nature. So as you make that circle, slow it down, drop your elbows and shoulders, tap your heels a little bit. So you really connect your belly to the ground. And this is the old brain. And if we're tense in the abdomen, you're cutting off your wisdom there. You're cutting off that connection to the nervous system of the belly. So we want to be conscious in these lessons, really devote yourself. If you are distracted in doing a lesson, maybe take care of whatever is distracting you and come back to the lesson. If you've really got a crisis going on, do something, make a note or make a list or something so you can let that conscious mind be present with your body. So breathing in, exhale, and settle on the exhale. Because sometimes we have crises that really need our attention. If you have a storm or some family members hurt or something like that, that you need to attend to, by all means. But then not everything is a crisis, right? Your emails or, the dishes in the sink or something like that. Of course, that might become a crisis, but just slow down and let's make your body be front and center right now. All right. And then take the left hand below, right hand on top. Close your eyes for a moment. You can tap your heels a little bit. And just rock a little forward and back with the whole spine and the head like a tower, leaning the whole thing back and forward, rocking and sensing where is the top of the tower when you rock forward and back, and then hang out there for a moment and settle. And sometimes if you meditate every morning, to take a few moments like this and warm up before you sit in silence, it just gently wakes up that connection with your body, because the meditation is not just about the mind. It's very much about the mind for sure. But if your body's not part of your meditation, yeah, if you're not connected with your body, where are you? Yeah. So locating yourself every now and then, tap a heel, swallow. Yeah. Feel the tongue in your mouth. Feel the weight of your hands in your lap. Yeah. And then breathe in through the nose if you can. Exhale and settle. Yeah. And feel the connection of the bones to the ground. And let your mind rest for a moment. The way I believe trees are naturally in a state of resting and assimilating. At the same time, they are growing, yeah, and connecting. So we could call this particular meditation the resting tree, yeah? To let yourself rest, connect with the roots, but connect with your wiser self that's making connections without the mind having to do anything. It's present right here. So breathing in, exhale, settling. Yeah. And you could pause this recording at some point and just sit now and occasionally tuning into your breath and settling. And you can set a timer if you need, or just sit for however long feels right.